Did you know that every bag of Lay's potato chips contains about 4 to 5 whole potatoes? That's right. When you crack open a bag of these crispy delights, you're not just indulging in a snack. You're diving into a world where over 180 flavors tantalize your taste buds, from classic salted to the wildly unique beer and brats. Lay's is found in almost every American pantry. In 2024, Lay's was the leading potato chip brand in the United States with 1.4 billion unit sales. But the story of Lay's is more than just numbers. It began in the 1930s when founder Herman W. Lay sold chips from the back of his car, and now it features collaborations with celebrities like Lionel Messi, who recently launched limited edition chip bags just in time for soccer season. But hey, even the biggest brands hit a bump some. Lay's recently got some bad press when over 6,000 bags of classic chips had to be pulled from shelves because they contained milk but didn't say so on the package. A serious issue for people with allergies. Still, Lay's isn't slowing down. People are devouring these chips by the millions every day. But have you ever wondered how they're made? Well, stick around, because we're about to take you inside a Lay's factory to see how simple potatoes turn into the crunchy, salty, can't eat just one chips we all love. But before that, you have to know the history behind these famous chips. Lay's fan, did you know these chips have been around for nearly a century? The story of Lay's is as crunchy as the chips themselves, and it all started with one determined salesman. Back in 1932, a young go-getter named Herman Lay was hustling potato chips out of the back of his car in Nashville, Tennessee. During the Great Depression, when times were tough, he made sure everyone could get their hand on a salty, satisfying snack. By 1939, Herman went all in. He bought the Barrett Food Company so he could make his own chips. He rebranded as H.W. Lay and Company, and by 1944, Lay's potato chips were officially on the market. What made them special? Their crinkle-cut design, which helped keep them from breaking during shipping. Smart move, right? Lay's didn't stop there. In 1961, it teamed up with the Frito Company to create Frito-Lay, turning Lay's into a national snack brand. And just 4 years later, in 1960, they joined forces with PepsiCo, bringing Lay's to an even bigger audience. Lay's isn't just an American favorite. It's a worldwide snack sensation with over 200 flavors across the globe, like Walker's in the UK, Sabritas in Mexico. Lay's keeps things fresh with local flavors that match every culture's taste buds. Today, Lay's is one of the most recognized snack brands in the world, constantly dropping new flavors. And let's be honest, who can resist? The journey of a bag of Lay's all starts on specialty potato farms, where only the best spuds are grown for that perfect crunch. These farms are hand-picked because they provide the ideal condition for potatoes that are high in starch and low in sugar. Exactly what's needed to make golden, crispy chips. Not just any potato makes the cut. Lay's uses specific varieties like Atlantic, Snowden, and Lady Rosetta because they have the right size, texture, and low moisture content. This ensures that the chips cook evenly, no burning, no soggy bites. Months before planting, farmers prep the soil by tilling and adding nutrients, making sure it's rich and well drained. Too much water? Bad news for potatoes. That's why they space out seed potatoes in neat rows by early spring, planting each one at the perfect depth using high-tech machinery to keep everything just right. Smart sensors monitor soil condition, and drip irrigation delivers water straight to the root, preventing waste while keeping those potatoes happy and healthy. After 90 to 120 days, it's go time. Harvesting machines dig up and sort the potatoes at lightning speed, tossing out any bad ones to ensure top quality. Then, within hours, these freshly picked spuds head straight to the Lay's facility because time matters when it comes to keeping them perfectly fresh. Alright, let's talk quality control. Because not all potatoes make the cut, Lay's has strict standards, and the first stop in the chip making journey is the inspection check. Here, automated scanners and factory staff check every single potato. Too big, too small, discolored, rejected. But don't worry, those spuds don't go to waste. They're sent off for animal feed or composting, making sure nothing gets thrown away. The chosen ones ride a conveyor belt straight to massive washing stations where high-pressure water jets and powerful brushes scrub away dirt, debris, and any leftover pesticide. Even though some potato skins are edible, Lay's peels them completely to keep the texture smooth and consistent. Ever wonder how Lay's chips are so perfectly thin? It starts with friction roll, which gently peel the potatoes without damaging. Then they hit the high-speed slicers, cutting hundreds of potatoes per minute with exact precision because every chip needs to be the same thickness for an even fry. But wait, before frying, these raw slices take a cold bath. This is to wash off excess starch so the chips don't clump together when they hit the fryer. Here's a secret. This extra rinse also makes the final chips even crispier. Before those slices are fried, they're gently dried on vibrating conveyor belts to get rid of any leftover moisture. This step is super important because if there's any water left, it could cause dangerous splattering when the chips hit the hot oil. Now, here's where the magic happens. Those plain potato slices are about to transform into the crispy, crunchy chips we love. The slices are dropped into massive industrial fryers filled with hot oil at a constant temperature of 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 degrees Celsius for about 3 to 4 minutes. While frying, revolving paddles keep the slices moving, ensuring they fry evenly and don't stick together. As the chips cook, the water inside the potatoes evaporates, giving each chip its signature crunch. Once fried, the chips travel along conveyors where they drain off any excess oil, keeping them crispy and light, not greasy. Now comes the fun part, flavoring. Whether you love barbecue, sour cream, and onion, or the classic salted version, each chip gets its own perfect seasoning. As they pass through revolving drums, precision sprayers make sure every chip is evenly coated with flavor. No chip is left bland. The drum's motion ensures a uniform coating, and Lay's engineers carefully monitor the seasoning to guarantee perfect flavor in every single batch. At Lay's, quality is non-negotiable. They use a mix of high-tech machinery, human inspectors to make sure every chip meets their high standard. As the chips roll down the line, laser-guided scanners check for any imperfections like discoloration or burnt edges. Chips that don't pass are quickly removed and sent to be repurposed as animal feed. But technology isn't the only thing keeping the chips in check. Human testers randomly sample chips throughout the day, tasting them to ensure the flavor, texture, and crispness are just right before the chips are packaged. Once the chips pass all quality checks, they head to the packing area. There, the chips are automatically weighed into the correct portion sizes. Packaging machines then seal the chips into bags, filling them with nitrogen gas to lock in freshness and prevent staleness. The bags are sealed with heat to keep out air and protect the chips during transportation. To keep track of everything, each bag is labeled with a batch code and expiration date, making inventory management smooth and ready for any potential product recall. So, every Lay's chip you grab is guaranteed to be crunchy, fresh, and perfect. After packaging, the chips are shipped to different places like stores, gas stations, vending machines, and supermarkets all over the world. Lay's uses a special system to keep track of chips and make sure they stay fresh until they reach you. Lay's is also focused on being eco-friendly. They recycle leftover chips and potato peels into compost or animal feed, so nothing goes to waste. To lower their impact on the environment, Lay's uses wind and and solar energy to power many of their factories. They're even working on using biodegradable packaging to reduce plastic waste. From the farm to the factory, Lay's chips go through a lot of hard work. The next time you open a bag, remember how much care and effort went into making sure it's fresh and tasty for you. I hope this video hasn't ruined your diet. If you're craving more tasty food facts, check out my other videos where I dive into how your favorite snacks are made. I'll see you there.